There, I am ready for a beer, so that means why not do another live stream so I can share this beer with you all out there. Hopefully, you are having a fine Christmas day today. Hopefully, you were able to get some of the things you actually desired in your Christmas gifts, and you're not going to be showing up tomorrow or this weekend in that return aisle. So we know it does happen. But going to actually take a look at one today from Prairie Artisanal Ales out of Oklahoma. And this was actually one I picked up at one of my local spots. It is their Rainbow Sherbet. As you can see right there, very colorful can. And kind of has like a little bit of a Jetsons appeal when you think of the flying cars there. Nice, bright, vibrant colors. And this one is said to have sherbet flavors. You know, it's kind of funny because it is sherbet, but I just remember growing up all times where people would call it sherbet, and there is no second R in there. But I guess depending where you're at, how people pronounce things, just kind of funny in my mind. 5.2% ABV. They do get a nice date on the can here as well. There in that orange writing. And so always appreciate the breweries that put dates on the cans. It is a sour ale. Now, full disclosure, I have had this one before, just on draft when we went to one of our local restaurants, and it was very tasty. So when I did see this in the store, I definitely wanted to pick it up to give it a try. Surprisingly, the price point on Prairie is usually a little higher up there, not some of the highest that you'll see in the craft beer world, but it does have a little bit elevated price point. But this one was only $3.99 a can, so I was kind of shocked by that. Let's go ahead and get this into a glass, so that way we can look at it and discuss it. And whenever I can get some good Prairie, I definitely enjoy picking up their beers and giving them a shot. So all out of the glass and into the can. And thing that you'll notice here, you don't really have a head on this one, which is not uncommon for some of the sour ales to not have a head, or if they have a head, they usually dissipate rather quickly, but it has an orangish tone to it. You can't see through to the other side, so it has a haziness on there as well. But you do get a nice fresh feel of sour tartness coming out of the glass with the aroma. Very aromatic, not having to sniff too hard to actually pick up the notes of the flavor there. Get a little bit of a orange type feel to it. You can pick up some of the carbonation as well in the nose. But overall, smells very good. Now, I think of sherbet, a lot of times I think of ice cream, obviously, because that's where you commonly have it. So let's see if this flavor matches up from what I remember from the draft. Very much so. You get a nice feel of the sour, the tartness. It's not overly tart. Has a nice hit on that initial, and then when it goes to the finish, it ends very nicely. You're not left with an overfeel of any acidity in there. You're still getting nice remnants of the sherbet feel in the mouth. I can actually feel it in the mouth as well in the throat area. Went down the throat easily on the back end. Nice smoothness to it. A sour ale that can actually be chugged rather easily for you guys that are into the chugging of some of the beers. Almost has a feel of something like an orange type soda. Not like the artificial ones like Sunkiss, something like that, but kind of like some of the crafted type sodas that you can see in some of the stores now. Kind of a feel like that. The old kind of ice cream type sodas. Just a nice, sour, to kick back and enjoy. Light on the body, just overall another well put together beer. But that's what you come to expect from Prairie Artisanal or Prairie Artisan. I always say artisanal because I think of another brewery, but it's Prairie Artisanal Ales, Artisan Ales. Can't get it out of my head right now. You gotta love when you go live and you can't get something down. But if you ever get a chance to check out Prairie Artisan Ales, I would definitely say give it a go. If you like a sour type ale, I would definitely say get this one. I'm not sure how much longer this one is actually out there. This came out in October. We're in December, obviously now here on Christmas Day, so I'm not sure if it's one of their seasonals, but it's the first time I've actually had it. And the first time I had this at the restaurant, it was I guess it was about 2 months ago when they brought it out maybe, and that's when it was tapped there on keg. Hey, what's happening, Max? Cheers, my friend, and Merry Christmas to you. But, yeah, so I wanted to get on here, just throw up a quick video. I'm going to come back later tonight. I'm going to actually do a review that'll be a little bit longer with the St. Bernardus Christmas Ale, being Christmas Day. So I'm going to do that at the regular time, usually between 8:30 or 9, depending. So if you guys are around later on, that'll be getting back to share that video. But again, the Rainbow Sherbet from Prairie Artisanal Ales. If you like sour ales, definitely recommend picking it up, checking it out. Very good overall, and a nice tasting sour that for me is easily a 4 out of 5. Hey, what's happening, Alan? Cheers. Merry Christmas, my friend, to you as well. And Merry Christmas to you, Miss Happy. Hopefully everything is good. And just wrapping this one up now. I just did a quick little review with the Rainbow Sherbet. Nice sour tart ale from Prairie Artisanal. I'll be back later tonight. I'm going to do a big bottle of the St. Bernardus Christmas Ale, being Christmas Day. Yeah. The beer looks, this is a good beer, my friend. You just stick with the strawberry quick, Miss Happy. This is actually something you may actually like if you were to try beer, though, being the strawberry fan that you are. But hopefully everybody had a good Christmas and are still having a great Christmas. If you're around later, 8:39, somewhere in that area, I will see you then when I do the St. Bernardus Christmas Ale tonight. That all being said, I'm going to go ahead and sign off here. Keep drinking those good craft beers, and remember, there's always time. Go out there and get your beer on. Cheers, everybody.